Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another stream. Hopefully, I don't have no streaming issues like last night, because if so, I'm going to go off. So, none of that. So the question is are you getting an ad, V? She probably probably didn't get an ad. You get an ad? No ad? Start this game. No ad. Cool, cool. It's like, yeah, Twitch might finally actually, they didn't like me last night. I don't know what was going on last night. It's like last night I could have drove up to the Twitch headquarters and just overall started body slamming people. You have a Discord? Yeah, but I don't use it. I don't use Discord like that. Everybody's been asking about it. I'm probably gonna wait till I hit maybe 1,000 followers or something on here. I haven't had. Dang, that's messed up. Yeah, Twitch was just being so weird last night. Tried streaming on multiple occasions and it would not let me stream. So I started streaming the game Seafood, then I was streaming this, and oh my god, man. The level of anger that was running through me last night. I haven't experienced that crap in months. He sends you a picture of stuff. Do you have Instagram or Twitter or something? You could just send it to me on there and tag me. You could send pictures and stuff. Yeah, sure. I was just saying, if you have social media Instagram or Twitter, tag me in it or something. Have Insta. Okay, cool. They had Hummers in here? That's not. Wait a minute. Chevrolet Hummer? What? When did Chevrolet own Hummer? I don't trust that. I don't trust that at all. I can't use no other car. I don't feel comfortable using the Chevrolet Hummer. I thought Hummer was its own brand. I know this car gonna crash, or just fall apart at some point in time. That don't even sound right. Chevrolet Hummer. When was that even a thing? I gotta look it up, because I know I have never heard of no Chevrolet Hummer. I heard of many car companies and cars, and I've never heard of that. Damn, you got where's the logo? That's how I know this is a fraud. Wait, what is this? I'm so confused. Oh. Oh, okay. It's like Chevrolet Hummer kind of fast. I feel like, dang. Now I feel like everybody gonna be like, bro, you didn't know Chevrolet owned Hummer? I'm like, no, I did not. It's like nobody told me of this. It's like whenever that happened, I was taking a nap. So. Dang. Dang it, I am messed up. Oh, they just restart you, okay. Oh, I lose my points, nice. But hopefully everybody's having a good day. Bro, they'll like let you know this stuff at the last second. Like, dang. Second position? Who was I racing? That's the question. Like, who was I racing? Nah, man, we gotta redo that. Probably way harder than it looks. Racing, yeah. And it's snowing, and it's probably ice. I definitely would have flipped this Hummer at some point in time. Like, professional racer TMossBoss flips Hummer today. In an adrenaline rushing downhill race. So like, he claims he saw a squirrel in the road, and that's why he swerved. But really, he probably just don't know how to drive. I remember somebody tried to like get on me about that at one point in time. Saying how like they were like trying to like crack on me about like not having a license. I'm like, do you understand how many people don't have a license, including yourself? Like, I felt like it had to have been a kid, because I'm like, only kids would like try to joke on some stuff like that. And I'm all like, do you know how expensive like having a car is? Like, kudos to the people that have a car, you know, and they can make payments and pay for gas and repairs and all that crap. But I started thinking, I was like, it's probably the best idea, like, especially now, you know, where it's like content creating is like my main focus. But I can only imagine like where I would be at like mentally. I probably would have like had a fit at some point in time. like car payments, and then it's like, and also in the middle of a pandemic, like. But like I said, kudos to those out there that have a car. It's, you know, but a person's like, you know, trying to focus on other aspects of their life. It's like having a car is not their biggest concern. It's like not overall saying, you know, it's like you want to get a car. It should be on your own time, not on other people's time. But yeah, I was like, somebody was really trying to get on me about that. I was like, it's silly. It's like people that probably like, especially that live in the like city areas. Like I know everybody in Seattle don't got a license because they're all like, I could just walk to my job or catch the bus and save money and ain't got to pay for parking on top of that. Like, bruh. Because I knew if I lived in Seattle, I would like, if I could just walk to the places I need to walk to, it's bruh. There we go. I don't know what was happening the first time around. Probably because I kept hitting those X's and then I messed up. Alright, let's... I think I could get like 3 stars on all this.
Snow, volcanoes, and geysers. When we look for extreme locations, we go to extreme measures at Gravel Channel.
Beat God of War twice. That's which one? Yeah, it was that I think it was God of War Olympus. I know I had beat that game numerous times. That game was fun. I think that was that one that, yeah, it came out on the PSP. It's like last time I played God of War, they had me going up against like some witch lady, and they were just making it where she was just like mad, like difficult to kill. And I'm like, 3 days, yeah. I can't remember how long it took me because I play like other games. I just don't sit down and focus on one game at a time. I gotta widen out my variety. I have to say, all throughout my life, I've always had multiple video games, so somebody focuses on one, I'm like, yeah, I could see him like taking like 2-3 days to beat. Me, on the other hand, I'm like, nah, I gotta play other games. I guess I just only do that to like enjoy it a little bit more. I'm trying to think. The quickest I think I've ever beaten a game, I think it was those that Walking Dead that Telltale, I think that's what it's called. That story-driven Walking Dead game. I think that was like the quickest I've ever beaten a game. First day. Second day. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm like, I can't do that. I can't do stuff like that. I gotta enjoy the game. So it'll take me months or weeks maybe to beat a game, but depending on how good it is, like if it's a good game and then I just see myself playing that, then okay, cool. But if not, I see myself playing other games, yeah, it's gonna take me some time to beat it. I gotta enjoy games, especially now being a content creator. I'm good. Like, back then, I probably would do some stuff like that. But now I kind of, like, take my time when it comes to video games. Did 2 hour stream on God of War. See, I can't do. Like, it has to be like a few hours. At some point in time, I'm gonna get bored of it and then start playing something else. I think that's even more so a reason why I don't, like, why it takes me a while to beat games. Because I'll get bored of games, and I'll like, okay, let me, play this until I get bored. And I'll play another game until I get bored, and keep doing that, because I can't sit down for a long period of time playing a game. I just can't do it. Like, back then, maybe, but now I'm like, nah, especially, like, with content creating, I'm like, I don't know. I just play it like, if it's a multiplayer, Call of Duty multiplayer or something, like PvP, I'll play that for, like, maybe 2-3 games and that's it. Back then, I could sit down for hours upon hours playing like 20 plus games. It's like back when I was in high school, fam, spent 10 hours watching, yeah.
Let's enjoy this race together and don't be too sad. Off-road
Yeah, I was like, I can't do it. I get that. Yeah, I get that. What's this skin? It's crazy. This game only costs $3.99 for all the like DLCs and crap. It only cost me $3.99. I remember buying this game a while ago. I can't remember how much it cost back then, but I'm like, a racing game for $3? I'll take it. What was it, Scott?
Snow, volcanoes, and geysers. When we look for extreme locations, we go to extreme measures at Gravel Channel. Dress warm, because today, Off-Road Masters...
It's like, please don't tell me your name is Chevrolet. Parker, oh, Parker, okay. I was about to say, bro, if your name is Chevrolet, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to have a conversation with your parents real quick. Why somebody gonna be like, they'll be like, it's not a problem naming your child Chevrolet. I'm like, well, just saying, don't be mad if they bring somebody home named Ford. You already know they're gonna get mad over some stuff like that. This is a Chevrolet house. You're getting a Silverado. You will not get no Raptors, no Rams. You're giving a Silverado. Like, get grounded for sitting inside of a Mustang. That's a family just take things like way too seriously. It's like, bruh, like don't put your kid through no stuff like that. Get kicked out of the house for buying a Dodge Challenger. There be some old off-the-wall names out there. I'm just saying, like... About to say, wait a minute. I'm about, like, what? That was the quickest race ever. Yeah, I think the only normal name that I know of is, Hot Sauce V. That's her actual, like, government name. Bro, I'm about to crash. Nah, I'm good. Yep, first name Hot, middle name Sauce, last name V. Yeah, she got her name, that's her government name, came from a whole hot sauce family. That's like Kanye. He changed his name to just Ye. I'm like, I don't know if I can, like, just... I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna change my name, just have it where it's just Ty. Why they kept having fireworks going? It's like, make you think you about to finish the race and then slow down.
Let's enjoy this race together and don't be too sad.
But yeah, there be some people out there, some off-the-wall names. And then they're in their head, they think they got the most normal name possible. And I'm like, bro, like, if your name is Tree Stump, that name ain't normal. Like, your parents are trying to do something.
Snow, volcanoes, and geysers. When we look for extreme locations, we go to extreme measures at Gravel Channel. Dress warm, because today, Off-Road Masters is taking you to Iceland.
They got me racing in a lot of, like, snow areas. Yeah, let's race on a whole, like in a at an airport, so where planes gonna be flying and crap. I'd pulled over. I'd say y'all trying to kill me. There's like 2 games I wish they... Well, I don't know about the one, but the one game I wish they would release that again. It was AFK too long. Nick Skeleton Farm, Minecraft, and it lagged out the... Dang, that's messed up. That is messed up. That's messed up. I'm trying to think, when was the last time? I don't think I've ever went AFK in the game. I've fallen asleep in the middle of a game, but I woke up like instantly. Like I'll find my eyes like dozing off, so my brain went AFK, but it's like usually when the screen goes black, I'm like, oh, let me go ahead, move the little mouse in my head so I can wake back up. I was in the middle of a fight and just straight up. Oh yeah, like I'll be playing racing games. Like this is back before I was streaming, but I actually, you know what? No, I've done it in the stream. Like nah, like not as often, but I remember back when I used to play like the older Forza games. I just fall asleep mid race. Be driving, all of a sudden I just feel my controller vibrating, and I just find myself like in the grass. I'm like, oh dang, let me hurry up and do this race and then go back to go to sleep. There was one time I was so tired I paused the game so I can and then woke back up so I can race again. Sent them and there you can look at. Okay, cool. I'll look at it now. Since it ain't like no multiplayer game, yeah, I'll look at it now. Oh, that's sick. Okay. That was yeah, Odell did that one-hand catch. That's sick. Yeah, I was like, that's like when Odell, when he really started blowing up. I'm happy to see that he won in Super Bowl. That was like one guy I was all like, hey, if he goes his whole career, no problem. Yeah. he goes his whole career not winning a Super Bowl. I'm like, nah, the NFL, something ain't right. Yeah, I was happy. That was funny how he was looking when he was crying, but I don't know, like, I'm trying to think, like, if I'm like, because I've never had that happen to me. I've never, like, had cried tears of joy before. So that's why I'm like, I'm kind of, like, curious on how that feels to be happy and crying. Like, I've had, like, to the point where I've laughed so hard. So does that count, like, when you're, like, you didn't laugh so hard, it starts to, like, actually hurt? And then you're crying, but you're still laughing at the same time? Does that count? Does that count as tears of joy? Because I've done that numerous times. He's my favorite player, so yeah. He's a good player. I know people was all like, cause I'm from Seattle, so I know when he had got released from Cleveland, people was all like, "Ooh, Odell might come to Seattle." I'm like, bruh, like I don't mean to talk bad on my team, but we played trash this year. He is not coming to this to the Seahawks. Maybe if it had been like 2013, 2014 Seahawks when they won that Super Bowl, but it was not gonna be to 2022 or 2021 Seahawks. I was like, you guys must be on crack if you think he coming to this team. He came to this team. I'm like, yeah, he just don't care no more. I was like, I knew he wasn't going to come to the team. I was just like, why would he come to our team? My favorite basketball player. Yeah. I heard he hasn't really been doing so hot on the Lakers, though. I heard he's been messing up a little bit, but... And then Anthony Davis had got injured. I was like, dang, bro. The Lakers can't catch no break. Like, Anthony Davis that messed his ankle up. I want to talk about it. Hey, but he's still a good player, though. I got a few pairs of his shoes. I might end up getting the next pair of shoes that he released, Russell Westbrook. Yeah, I'm like, my dad, he's a Lakers fan, too, so... I feel your guys' pain. I feel your pain. I'd be mad too if I was a Lakers fan. Like the Lakers, I just want Westbrook to get a ring. I feel it. I feel it. Like, there's, like, players that I like, and there's teams that I like, too, but it's more so for the player. Because, like, for an example, like, Steph Curry. Like, I like Steph Curry because I remember I watched this motivational video of his, and I just like, okay, well, I highly doubt he's ever going to leave Golden State. You know, it's going to probably be like another Kobe thing where he just stays with that team throughout his whole career. Who knows? He might leave at some point, but I highly doubt it. But anyways, like, he's a player that I like. And same with, like, you know, you don't really know, like, what other players, like, what teams they gonna stick with or, you know, or not abandon, but leave, but yeah, it's, you know, like, I like Golden State. I think it's a great team. I think, you know, they obviously come out to, like, win and play. And LeBron, on the other hand, like, LeBron, he's just one of those players where it's all like, bruh, like, you play against him, you gotta call him a cheater. You gotta either call him a cheater or you gotta, like, and you can't fight him because dude's, like, 6'8", 240 pounds. So it's all like, dang, like, I really don't have size on him. I can't use a weapon because then everybody gonna think I'm a punk. So, like, I just gotta take that L if I'm going up against LeBron. There are some other players, like, in the NBA where it's like they're good. What's your thoughts on Ja Morant? I really don't pay too much attention to him. I don't know, like, I can't really, like, give an honest opinion. He's just one of those players where it's like, I don't know, like, until I'm aware of him, I know who he is, but he's just one of those guys where I'm like, you know, not to, like, sound rude or be rude, but he's just, like, not on that status to, like, keep him on my radar. I feel like that came off as rude. Like, he's gonna see this and then he's gonna be like, hey, like, word to my NBA homies, like, it's on site next time I see TMossBoss. What team does he play for? I'll probably pay attention to the team, but probably just don't pay attention to him as an individual. The Grizzlies. Yeah, I don't pay attention to the Grizzlies like that. He averaged 27 points a game. That's good, though. No, that's good. Like, yeah, if he's averaging that, I'm like, yeah, then he's definitely... My thing is this. It'll probably take him going to a different team to get a championship. Because I highly doubt, like, the Grizzlies, like, that organization, they have, like, the funds to, like, get top, like, players. And who knows, maybe they'll get, like, some good college players. But other than that, like, it'll take him going to, like, Golden State, Lakers... what are some other teams? Brooklyn, you know, maybe 76ers, like, where he gonna be getting, like, some playoff and, like, championship games. Who knows? Maybe if Seattle decides to add the Sonics back, maybe he could come to Seattle. Yeah, it's like players, and they be playing on those teams, like, let me think of some other teams. Like the Wizards, Grizzlies, OKC, especially OKC now that they ain't got, like, their, like, top players and stuff. It was like Westbrook. I feel like those are, like, their three, yeah. Like, the three, like, best players on OKC was Westbrook, Durant, and Steven Adams was like, he's one of those guys where it's, you know, he's like the nicest security guard that you could possibly come across. But yeah, like when they were kind of doing their thing, they were, you know, putting up numbers and doing things, but
if you didn't faint watching this race, you're used to strong emotion.
Harden, you know, he's one of those guys where he just seems like he's too overly competitive. He seems like the type of person where, like, because I don't know if you're aware of RDC World 1, and they do, like, those LeBron James skits. I feel like James Harden is like that on the low. I feel like he's that guy that's, you know, going off and getting mad. It's KD, Russell Westbrook, James Harden. That was, like, early on, though. I mean, I guess, like, yeah, they were good then, too, but I really didn't, like, hear too much of them at that time.
Snow, volcanoes, and geysers. When we look for extreme locations, we go to extreme measures at Gravel Channel. Dress warm, because today, Off-Road Masters is taking you to Iceland.
I wonder how much money, like, those guys that do, like, voices like that for video games, like, how much do they get paid? Hey, what's up, Liz? Because I'm saying, like, I'd be kind of mad, like, video game company calls me up. They're like, oh, yeah, we want you to be a voice for our video game. I'm thinking I'm going to get, like, some iconic voice. They just got me being the announcer guy for a racing game. I'm like, bro, this is pure foolery, man. They're like, Red Bull's coming out with a video game, and they're all like, yeah, like, we don't plan on paying you money, but you can get all the free Red Bulls you want to get. Like, hey, you know what? That sounds like a deal. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll go all out, too. If I ever do voice acting for a movie or a video game, bro, I'm doing that stuff to win an Oscar. How's the day treating you, Liz? Sent the jersey just now. Sent the jersey too? Alright, let me check that out. Oh, that is disgusting. No, like, not your jersey trap. Like, I just seen this article where they said that the teacher admits giving kids cupcakes laced with husbands, you know, that stuff like inside the male privates, but like it usually happens because like that. That's the first thing I read on Instagram. I'm like, fam, you got burned down that whole school. I automatically felt sick. Dang, what's going on? Like, is it like? That's not. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Oh yeah, that's dope. Now I feel even sicker. Is it because of that story I just said? I'm sorry. I should have just kept that one to myself, but I was like, fam, it took me by surprise. I don't expect to go on Instagram and see some stuff like that. You got burned down the whole school, though. Like, if I was a kid, I'd been like, nah, like, honestly, I'd start hitting the gym, taking steroids, and yeah, I seen that teacher, I hit the teacher with the Batista bomb, and then I'm hitting her husband with a Batista bomb. Like, so what if I go to prison? Sue. Nah, you gotta, like, go full on, like roid rage on people that do stuff like that. Like, I am Batista bombing that teacher through a whole table. She's gonna be in jail for... Oh, for sure. Oh, 100%. Teachers that do stuff like that, yeah, they're... What just happened? Okay, I'm good. I'm back into it. But yeah, teachers like that, y'all don't need to be teachers. They just be out there doing weird stuff. Getting charged with a lot of things. Oh yeah, well, they are. They're definitely going to. You do some stuff like that, yeah. They're gonna most likely get broke off some years in prison. It's like, even if that stuff was like an accident and they into some weird stuff. Like, I don't even know how that could, like, even be an accident. Like, who does stuff like that? But you already know that's gonna probably be, like, their excuse. All those parents are probably gonna sue that teacher and the school. Oh, yeah, I know they are. That's probably the whole reason why that article went viral, because it probably happened some time ago, and then this lawsuit has just probably like went into full effect now. So
Snow, volcanoes, and geysers. When we
yeah, I'm
look for
like something
extreme
like that.
locations, we go to extreme measures at Gravel
But
Channel.
they had been
Dress
like, but
warm.
there's one parent, and then they just cut to me like in the gym, bench pressing, lifting weights, taking steroids. They were like, yeah, I plan on Batista bombing both the teacher and the husband. So they were like, Mr. Moss, aren't you aware that you could go to prison for that? So I don't care. It's like my kid just, sat there and was eating some cupcakes they ain't need to be eaten. I do not care about nothing anymore at this point. I bought like 2-3 pairs of black Air Forces, and then at that point, I just been like, alright. I'm like, no mercy, just Batista bombing TMossBoss has went into full effect. What happened? Did the black Air Forces? Alright, maybe no black Air Forces, Liz. Against her with sit, bruh. That's crazy. Well, I hope the charges that do still stick, they get her broken off some years in prison. Because I'm saying, like, she probably got, like, a good lawyer, probably came up with some good excuse saying, oh, we made cupcakes. I made the weird ones for, like, for myself, I guess. I'm like, she's into that weird stuff. She only faces 41 years in prison. Well, she looked like she could be, like, in her 40s or 30s or something. So that by the time she get out, she is gonna be old and stuff, so... jail that long. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, she'll probably get like 10, 20 years. That's how the court system goes. She originally pleaded. How is it? Yeah. I don't get why people, they plead not guilty to cases like that. It just it trips me out. Like, it's like the one case of the black guy was jogging, and then them 3 guys, like, had killed them, and they was like, they pled, didn't they plead not guilty? And it's like, you chased this man, shot and killed them, and then I guess just recently it got discovered that they're actually, like, some racist people. I'm like, how do you plead not guilty to some stuff like that? Like, yeah, it's like the court system, might be broken in some cases, but I don't think it's gonna be and plus with all this stuff that's been happening the past 2 years with like protesting and riots, like I suggest like the court system, they better, just do things the correct way. Like if it was the other way around. Her ex-husband, Dennis Perkins, was said to be working in the sheriff's department and faces 150 charges. He would face a trial at a later date in May. Dang. They should just go ahead and get that stuff. Well, I mean, I guess it is giving them some more time in jail and stuff, so. I hope, like, something comes up and then they have to, like, delay the case and keep delaying it. It's funny, like, when somebody goes to, like, jail or prison, and then they're like, okay, so their case is going to happen at this time. Oh, well, no, it's going to get delayed. Well, no, now it's going to get delayed again. That car just went the complete opposite way. Alright. Because I know the guys that, she was going to do 72 years in prison, but now it's 41. That's crazy. It's like, yeah, even if she is into some weird stuff, like, nah, fam. Well, if she does, she gotta go to one of them, like, beyond scared straight prisons. She gotta go to one of those, not the prisons. I mean, no prison is nice, but I don't know. I've never been to prison, so they might have, like, those prisons for the people that can't handle jail and stuff. Be one of them, like, old people prisons. But either way, I'm like, nah, you guys better send her to the roughest prison of all time. I want her to come across a 280-pound woman that looks like, no, not even that, like 380-pound woman that looks like Mark Henry, but her name is Markina. And Markina got like 2-3 kids that she hasn't seen in like the past like 15 years. So she's waiting for somebody to come through prison and for doing something bad to kids. What was that one TV show where they're all like, people can like, is it, no, 60 Days In? I think that's that show where people, they can like volunteer themselves to like go to prison. I'm like, why would you volunteer yourself to go to prison? Like, I don't get that. You get money. You get money to go to, bruh. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I'm like, I'll probably, like, if it's a TV show, like Prison Break, then yeah, sure, I'll go to prison. Dang. There's actually a lot of nice prisons. Really? That's just, I don't know. But most of them are out of them there. Oh, yeah. Because the American prisons are, those are the ones you gotta be aware of. But yeah, I'll go to, like, prison out in Canada. We'll probably, like, seem like Canada is probably the place where it's, like, go be, like, serving, like, 2-3 years in prison. Got a Canadian prison mate, and it's all, like, you walk in. Now, Canada's not good? Dang, never mind then. I was about to say, dude would have been like, hey, you want the top bunk or bottom bunk? I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, prison guards is all like, just, you know, they nice. They're like, hey, you want to play some video games real quick? I'm like, bro, I'm serving 3 years in prison. Like, are secretly mean. They might. Well, I know there are some parts of Canada where it's gotten pretty hectic. Because I know there's like YouTube videos I watch of like Canadian rappers. There was like some guy out there in Canada that was a while ago. He got shot and killed. I'm like, dang. I didn't know. There was a couple of Canadian rappers. Actually, no, it was a few. There was a few Canadian rappers where I was like, bro, what is going on in Canada right now? I think American prisons can be seen as nice compared to certain country prison. Oh yeah, I know. Like, what was that one prison they said ASAP Rocky was in? And he said like a guy was throwing poop over some wall at him, and what other things? Like, it was that like Sweden? I think it was Sweden. It might have been Switzerland, but I know it was a TV show, but how they portrayed it, I had me thinking like, dang, how is that prison out there? But speaking of that show, Prison Break, because I remember they had the one part of the series where he went to Panama. How they had that prison set up, like, I'm like, dang, this don't seem right, but all right. Then I remember there was a prison in Mexico. I was like, that was definitely an inside job. But I love Prison Break. Prison Break was a good show. The show got spoiled for me, so I was like, I had stopped watching it, but I was so mad. YouTube be forever spoiling some stuff. I was like, bro, can I just watch the show without you guys, like, feeling you need to show me, oh, watch this scene of this character getting killed. I'm like, great, thanks. Nice, appreciate it. Always wanted to know how he got killed instead of just watching the show for myself and seeing how he got killed. I swear, YouTube, I got legitimate issues with them. Why is it that I always get to that turn and crash, like... I actually won that. Wow.
Let's enjoy this race together and don't be too.
Hey, what's up, Beast Blood?
Off-Road Masters is back next week, always and only here on Gravel Channel.
Not make it toxic feeling better. What, by talking? What about talking about prisons? I'm like, fam, like this is just what I'm aware of. But yeah, Prison Break was a good show. I remember they came out with a video game. I played the little... I don't know why they don't have that game available. About the... Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I won't talk about that no more. If that's what that is. No, I was saying how, like, when the guy, he had, and when ASAP Rocky, he went to, like, prison over in, like, Sweden or Switzerland or something. Some guy was, like, throwing poop at him over a wall. I was like, bro, you gotta fight that, man. Doing good, Beast Blood. How about yourself? What was I doing? Yeah, I was looking up Prison Break. But yeah, they made like a Prison Break video game. It was fun, like from what I had played of it. They probably ain't gonna have it available to purchase, but... Dang, they don't even have the game available on the thing. This is what I don't like about like the search thing on here. It's like you can search up... Oh, here he goes. But I searched up Prison Break. This thing gonna type up the culling origins. Where is Prison Break in that whole title? Alright. Back to gravel. Called the... No, there is not... it's not that game. There's an actual game called Prison Break. It came out back in the 360. Doing good. Finally got the invitation from the army in my mail today. Oh, sick.
Snow, volcanoes, and
that's dope.
When we look for extreme locations, we go to extreme measures at Gravel Channel. Dress warm because today...
But yeah, Prison Break, that was such a good show. I thought that was dope how the dude, he tattooed the blueprints of the prison mixed in with another tattoo. Bro, I would have forgot. I legit would have forgot. My brother would have been like, he was like, bro, so how'd you like get the blueprints? I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be honest. I forgot how the blueprints went again. I'm like, we stuck in here, bruh. Like, you on death row. I'm gonna be spending a few years in here for attempted robbery. Like, we stuck, man, because I forgot. Special Forces, I'm hoping. Should be doing well enough. Oh, that's cool. Spoiling it for me. Well, the show came out, like, over 10 years ago. That's a show, it's like, you just gotta... Like, I watched that show far after it had ended, so... But I won't say nothing else. I mean, I hadn't talked on, like, key parts of the show. Like, that's just... I feel like that's, like, not really... Like, I say some deaths, then that's, you know... But other than that, there are so many other parts of that show where it's, like, it's crazy. That's just, like, the stuff that they'll, like, show, like, in the previews. I'm just telling you, like, the preview stuff. Nah, I ain't gonna be, like, you know... Like, it'll be, like, some new movie done came out. Like, let me think of, like, some old off-the-wall title. It'll be, like, Xbox versus PlayStation. Like, that's crazy that the Xbox guy died at the end. Like, now that's spoiling. Now, just saying, like, overall, the premise of, like, you know, of the show and stuff. Yeah, that's not really, that's, like, something you can read online. Like, the little description that they have for it. But no, that was a pretty good show. Prison Break was pretty good. It was one of those shows where I'm like, but it's like your traditional, like, Prison Break. Because there's the one movie called Escape from Alcatraz. That's a pretty good movie, too. It has Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood, he was, like, mad young in that movie, but there's multiple guys that escaped from Alcatraz. They, like, I think they just only talked on them because their case was the most, like, experienced, like, I guess, escape. That actually would be a good reality TV show. Escaping from prison. So I'll sign up for that show.
Smoke, tussles, and adrenaline. Who knows why you'd like our checkpoint races so much?
What was another show that was spoiled for me? Oh, Breaking Bad. That show got spoiled for me. That was a good show too. Probably do this one last race and then play something else. Walking Dead had got... It was only one episode of Walking Dead that got spoiled for me, but it was an important episode. So it'd be your own people that be spoiling it. My sister, she sat there and spoiled. It was the second to last episode of season 2 of Walking Dead, and I'm like, fam, like, that was a crazy episode. And I was like, why did you think we needed to know what happened before we actually watched it? Like, that's the thing. That's just the worst part about it. It's like when you get spoiled hours, not even, well, it might be like a couple of hours before the show starts. Like, you know it's going to be a crazy show. You've been waiting all this week to watch it. Just to have somebody run in the room and tell you, like, the key moment, like the main event of the whole episode. I'm like, fam, like, don't do that no more. The crazy thing about it is, like, when I got mad about it, she got mad. And I'm like, why are you mad? Good stream. Appreciate you for stopping by, Liz. Yeah, have some fun in Minecraft. But yeah, I was like, who gets mad about... I'm confused. You spoiled the show. Dang. Come on. Alright, well. Alright, now I'm back in business. Dang, and I caused all those cars to crash. Nah, they good. Okay, not all of them. But yeah, it's like, who gets mad because you, like, spoiled? Like, I don't get how the one that spoiled the show got mad. Like, you spoiled it. I don't even want to watch it now. Like, you already know what's gonna happen. I'm like, fam, like, it just doesn't make sense. But yeah, just overall, my advice to everybody out there, like, if a show's getting ready to come on, like, you know, a few hours, because I know I've seen, like, spoilers of Walking Dead, because that's why I don't, like, go on social media. Like, on Sundays, like, when that show is coming on, I do not go on social media. I stay away from Instagram, Twitter, because Walking Dead is going to be trending and stuff, so I'm like, nope, staying away from it. I ain't going on that, them websites. After 10 o'clock, when the show ends, I'm like, alright, yeah, sure. I'll go on social media, see what everybody's saying. But yeah, there's been numerous times, like, where something done happened on that show, and I ain't seen it. But I don't go around and be like, oh yeah, this happens tonight. I'm like, no.
Even though today's live broadcast has come to an end, Gravel Channel...
Alright, let's play something else. I really don't see myself playing Forza because I'm gonna be playing Gravel more so. Let's play Grand Theft Auto. I don't know why these fake accounts on Twitter always be following me. It's like, bro. Have you seen the new Matrix game demo? It's so realistic. I played it. I just didn't like the fact that it didn't like have no missions. Like I remember playing like this old Matrix game from a while ago, and it was fun. Like I was playing that game left and right. But yeah, this one, I'm like, maybe if they add some missions to it, then I'm like, all right, cool, I'll play it. But they ain't gonna have no missions. I'm like, that was a waste, bro. Like, they did that to promote the movie, and I'm like, I would rather watch the movie again than to play that game again. Star advertising shark cards even when on this story. Sorry, hey. Oh, yeah. They gotta make their money. So they're all like, we gotta continue promoting these shark cards, like... I can't remember the last time I bought one of those shark... I think I had bought one of those shark cards, like, years ago. I don't think... Yeah, hopefully it's not, because I'm like, bro, I'm trying to play missions. I'm not trying to, just drive around and do nothing.
What have you done? What have you done? Where is she?
She's safe. Look, I'm gonna find a way to make this right with you.
That will take some doing.
But yeah, I remember when this game came out back on the 360, I was like, bro, this game, it done changed the world. And then now I'm like, just playing it just to play it. Guess playing it for old time's sake.
End up here. I've clearly made some very bad decisions.
See, I like that they'll do that. Like, they'll, change the time of day. Back in the old Grand Theft Autos, they'll be like, come back at, like, 18 hours. I'm like, bro, no, have me do this mission now.
Drinking human blood or eating household pets.
He's not that bad.
Really?
Little GTA Online sometimes just to drive around one of my supercars. Driving is funny. Yeah, driving is freaking, I don't know how many times I just found myself just driving around the map, listening to music. That's why my driving thing is like all the way up to 100. I have to say I like got like a little bit of my driving skills like in other video games from Grand Theft Auto, just the amount of times. And that's why I play so many different racing games, because I'm like, bro, like, you play enough, I'm like, you're gonna get good at it. Comes and blows. Oh, I play invite only. I don't really be playing online like that because I already know the type of people I'll be playing against. Them people, it's like that's always been like that ever since multiplayer came out.
Tell Trevor the monthly train is coming through.
What monthly train?
The monthly train.
Where have you two been?
Getting some fresh air. Talking of beautiful things.
Yes, I hear Stockholm Syndrome is very nice this time of year.
Hey, watch your mouth, boy, all right? It's always been a dream of ours. The train of
Some point.
The hell are
So
you talking
in me,
about?
but that never happens. Yeah, because people in Grand Theft Auto are crazy. I do not fool with people's in there because I'm like, yeah, it's like people are just wild,
Back in town, baby.
bruh.
This better be fucking good. Jesus. Man, we've talked about this hygiene thing before, bro. I invite you into my home. This is how you repay me? Like living with a fucking horny skunk. Be under Ratton Canyon Bridge in a boat. We'll stay in touch on the headsets.
I jump on a train? Like, dang, why am I doing all this random stuff? Well, Trevor is cut out for it, so.
Alright, so I'm taking a car to steal a boat, stick up a train, and get some gold.
That's about the size of it. Make it a fast boat.
The logistical mind of Trevor Phillips. So it's like gold bricks on board, right?
Sometimes. This is a high-value courier service run by Merryweather.
Oh, Merryweather?
Tranquilo, Mike. This ain't a weapons train. It's goods too valuable to
Oh, there's
insure
the
for
train.
air travel trade.
Gold.
Sometimes gold, sometimes artwork, priceless antiquities. Sometimes enough for you, me, Ron, everyone.
Fine.
Like a mirage in the desert. Here's my train. I've got a ticket! Hold up! Mike, oh yeah, another thing for your shopping list. We'll need some bombs.
And Spider-Man has the graphics of the Matrix game. Oh yeah, it'd been crazy. It definitely would have been crazy. It was good, but I just wish they had missions.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm getting changed.
Wow, getting changed? What have you turned into? Choo-choo! All aboard!
Bro. I swear, man. Why he like bounce up so high? Dang. There has to be another jump. Oh, that's what happens. You're gonna have like a. I'm just gonna like see if I could just get like off the bike rather than driving the bike across. Can we get off the bike?
Oh, come on! Come on!
Bro. Can he get off the bike and just run? It's better. You have a better traction. You don't have to worry about no bike stuff. Then the bike starts slowing down. It's like, come on now. They had me fail this mission again. I'm playing something else. There ain't even no need. He could have just did that from the jump. Just walked across. I swear, video games have you do some old dumb missions, and it's like, bro. See, here's the thing. I'm smart. I think of the smart ways of doing stuff.
There's a new conductor on this train. You on the water?
Sure, just caught a fish. Let me know when you need me.
Gut it, eat it, be under that fucking bridge. When we go past Toledo Station, all of Merryweather's gonna be onto us.
What's that one game called? It's like the train simulator. I'm like, bruh, I don't know. It seems like I think I played the first one, and I was like, bruh, this is so off the wall.
Em, I ain't far out. You under the bridge?
Approaching the inlet now. I'll power through to the bridge.
Hey, what's up, host? I'm doing good. How about yourself? I thought that was the bridge right there, not realizing it's the car bridge.
This is quite a spot you picked.
Enjoy it now, because it's about to start raining fire.
Oh, dang. That is some wild stuff.
What we're after's in that orange car. Plant the bomb on the doors, blow them.
Now, if I was
Making the delivery is 45 minutes away, so unfortunately won't be here long since I gotta drive. Here as I drive. Cool, cool. Appreciate that.
It's about fucking time!
I'll be as quick as I can be. I gotta run a fucking salvage operation in here.
Merryweather recovery teams arrived! We can't hang around here, let's move it!
I'm looking, I'm looking.
Stop looking for your diddler and
Last night the stream joint, too late, was down. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Streamlabs was just being stupid. I was like, I didn't know what was going on with it.
snipers on the bridge!
You still got that thermal scope on your rifle? Find the shooters with it before they find me.
Yeah, got one of them!
Man, fall into his death.
I'm out here doing the hard
Dang, he
work
fell
while
on the
you're
rocks.
there
I thought he was gonna fall like on the in the water.
Snipers are down, so don't let that keep you. Now the parachute regiment turns up. Speed it up. Grab something. Let's go.
Hey, you ain't motivating me. I'm moving as fast as I can.
You want to die in that box? Let's go.
Keep them away from me, man. I'm looking. Got something. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Finally. Come on. Down the rapids, if you please. They got some boats after us.
I'm back. Welcome back, Liz. Welcome back.
Nature, you're right. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and after a recent incident happened, I'm no longer getting digital games. Here's messed up stuff. So Texas have been having the strong winds lately. Yesterday, I think it knocked Wi-Fi out. Trip to play Far Cry since its campaign game. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, bro. Always get physical games. I made that mistake too. Nah, it was, what game was it? Just Cause 4. That's like, that's another like single player game. And I think, yeah, my like Wi-Fi was messing up one day and I went to play it because I'm like, okay, well, guess I'll just, you know, make videos off of that. And they was all like, you need like an online thing. So if I would have known that, I wouldn't have bought that game digitally. But yeah, bro, always get physical copies of video games. Like some is like, okay, you know, like just buying it just because, but there's other games where I'm like, I don't know about you.
The ground forces are on us. Women and children first. SS Merryweather gotta go.
Cars, up there, T. Get them off of us.
I forgot to say, nice outfit. And by nice, I mean lame.
There we go.
We got a buzzard on our tail. Ha! Fuck you. You feeling alive? Juice pumping through your glands?
My glands are just fine. Without the crashing trains, exploding helicopters, and sinking boats.
Come on. We need to get on land. Pull her up down the coast.
Only reason why I got it because it was on sale for 30 instead of 60. Not only that, but it was the deluxe edition for 30. Meaning I could play it, have it available if I get a PS5. The only reason I got it on. Yeah, that's how they lure you into that crap. They'll be like, "Ooh, go ahead and get it on here because it's better and stuff." I'm like, "No, it's not."
Boil it down for me. How much you think you make per senseless killing?
I don't know. It's one of those things where it's just because I'm not really into Far Cry like that, and GameStops don't, because they out here being a struggling company, so obviously they're not gonna be charging no $30 for no stuff like that. But yeah, it's weird.
Oh, his and hers, huh?
Because of your independent spirit. Hey! Hey, before you go, show me the loot.
They did all that for a golden doll.
Perfect for fucking what?
For squaring things with that Mexican psycho. We give him this, and you end your relationship with that little lady. Maybe we won't be deadmen in Los Santos.
I don't fucking see that Silicon City again. It'll be too soon. But this is my job, not your call to make.
Nah, your job. Fuck things up with the
Show me
Mexican.
I know, right?
My job, my score, get your own.
Wait, you give me that case, I'll give you something bigger.
What?
Union Depository.
Fuck off. Can't be done.
Never said impossible. Just very difficult.
Verging suicidal?
That a line you're afraid to cross? Come on, T. You remember the dreams? Couple kids pulling jobs, big one. I know it sounded crazy back then, huh? But hey, you and me together again. With Lester and Franklin on board, we can do this thing, T. This ain't no dream no more. Nah. You keep the case.
Fuck me. Okay, hey! Alright. Here. Keep that silly fucking thing. And you can keep Patricia as well, alright? Because I respect that lady and I ain't gonna hold her back.
Thank you.
Just remember, I'm gonna be keeping my eye on you.
Gonna drive. Yeah, I'm probably about to end the stream here in a moment after this mission.
Fucking cheats on her one more time. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, Trevor, we both know you're not the marrying kind. But hey, it's great to be back in business, huh? Let's bring it on. The big one!
The big one!
Whoever type in chat for me as I drive. I don't think I'd do no stuff like if I was somebody's significant other, I'm like, nah, fam. That's doing too much. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead call it a day with this stream. I don't think nobody's streaming right now at the moment if I can raid a person. Let me check real quick. No problem, V. Wait, what happened, Liz? Thanks for the stream. No problem, Liz. But yeah, hopefully you feel better. I don't think I'm gonna raid Faith real quick. Faith, she chill people. I make sure y'all go follow her. Go show her some love and support. It'd be greatly appreciated. Let me go ahead and get this stuff set up. Dang. Alright, taking solo. Okay, there we go. Alright. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later on tonight. Hopefully my stream isn't messing up and acting weird. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next stream, and peace.